There we go, we are recording. Hi everyone who's joining us in the future.
Hi future people.
Hello.
Yeah, hopefully not too far in the future this week. It's not like 2035 or something. Someone's watching this. I'll be really old.
Isn't Pete supposed to be joining today, Chris?
Well, you see, he's meant to be, but
Yeah.
he's a bit of an arsehole.
he's jobless now.
Is he? Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame.
Yeah, I've been calling him a dough-light all morning.
Oh, I bet you that went down well.
Ah, yeah, he laughs it off, doesn't he?
Yeah, who does? Right, okay, we're going to do something a little bit different to start with. The last couple of weeks we have done some Italian terms, haven't we? Which I'm sure you all know off by heart now, those kinds of 10 or so we've looked at. So we'll have a look at that in a minute. Okay, I'm going to pull the keyboard up, the virtual keyboard, and I'm going to ask some questions. Now, has everyone got a pen and a piece of paper with them? Yeah? No?
No.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can use audio, can't we? But it just means some people might get in there a bit quicker. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a note and I'm going to say, right, so let me just explain and then it will make more sense, hopefully. So, screen share, Kelly. I'm going to share my browser. Can you guys see my screen? So I'm going to pull up this. Can you guys see this keyboard? Yeah?
One sec, I've just got to run into the other room dead quick. I'll be back now.
Okay. You guys see that keyboard?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Right, okay. So it's nice and big now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a key signature. Why?
I don't know.
It's really small, isn't it? And I'm going to, so for instance, if I say to you, D major, you're going to give me the relative minor. And if I say, to you, G minor, you're going to give me the relative major. Okay, so if I say minor, you have to count up 3 semitones to get the major. If I say major, you have to count down 3 semitones to get the minor. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, let's give it a go then. So we can do this in a couple of ways. Either you can just shout them out or I can specifically ask people. What would you rather?
Specific?
Specifically ask people. Okay then. So we'll do a bit of that. I'll ask you a couple and then we'll put it out. So we'll do a bit of both because I saw Jack pulled an Elvis lip then when we said specifics. Yeah, so we'll do a bit of both. Okay, yeah, so we'll start with Shemak then. A sharp major. So you've got to give me the relative minor.
So G?
Well done.
Minor?
Yeah, excellent. F minor.
Me again, yeah?
Yeah.
G sharp.
So,
Major.
so have a look again.
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah, but is F got a flat or sharps in it?
Flat is so F?
Yeah,
flat.
So it's got flat, so it's not going to be
So A flat, A flat.
It's going to be A flat, isn't it? So you have to think about what the key has in it.
All
Okay,
right.
one more for Shemak then. D major.
So it should be just a moment. A B flat?
Not B flat.
So A sharp.
No. So,
No.
No.
A B, just B, yeah, just B.
Yeah, well done. So if we're looking at the keyboards, if I said D, we
Yeah,
go
yeah.
1,
Yeah.
2, but that brings us to there, doesn't it? And then 3 is B. Okay, Mr. Lynch, are you ready to be lynched, Lynch? Okay.
I am.
Okay, let's see. We'll start nice and easy. E major.
E major. Okay.
Yes.
C sharp minor.
Yes. Yes. Very well done. Okay. B major.
B major. G sharp minor.
Fantastic, yeah, because B's got sharps in, hasn't it? Okay, let's go the other way round. G flat minor.
Ooh.
Oh.
Is that A major?
Okay, let's have a look. So we've got G flat, go up 3 semitones. 1, 2, 3. Looks good to me. Yeah.
Okay.
But if we're in A, would it be G flat or F sharp?
Say again.
If we're in the key of A, would it be G flat minor or F sharp minor?
B. So we're in A major.
Yeah,
Okay, it'd be F sharp minor, would
it
it?
would, because there's some sharps in there. Okay,
Sharps in
good.
there.
Okay, I'll put a couple out to the group then. It looks like we've lost Chris, doesn't it? He says his Wi-Fi's a bit rubbish, so.
All right.
Okay, when you know the answer, just put your hand up. So don't shout out, okay, so I can see who's getting them quickly. Okay, F major. He's already got his hands up. Okay, F major. Okay, Jack, I got your name then. F major. Yeah, your audio's gone off, but I did a lip register.
Sorry, D minor.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's see, D sharp major. Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
I've counted up. D sharp major. C. C sharp minor.
C minor.
C minor. Sorry, C minor.
But it'd be E flat. Yeah, E flat. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. G major. Easy one now. Yeah.
E minor.
Yeah. Good. Come on, Shemach.
No, because he's first here, so I'm just let him answer.
Okay. D major. Yeah.
B minor.
B minor. Well done. And a tricky one. Let's have F sharp minor. So what's the major to F sharp minor? Yes, Shemach.
A major.
A major, well done guys, that's really good. Okay, so just a little practice there before we carry on. Okay, so last week we were looking at kind of figuring out what keys certain passages of music and where we said we counted the flats and sharps and then we figured out whether it was major or minor. How do we know if a piece of music's major or minor? So for example, if I pull up last week's handout, how do I know whether this piece of music is major or minor? Say, let's have a look at the second thing there. So we figured out that there was a bunch of flats in it, which meant it was E flat minor, or, so what's the other possibility? If it's E flat minor, what's the major key?
G major.
E flat minor, so count up 3
Sorry. Yes, F.
1, 2, 3. So you're right. Yeah. Or G
Yes.
flat. Yeah. So we'd have G flat major or E flat minor. Hang on, that's not right.
No.
What am I talking about? Right. So
G major.
G major. Yeah. Okay. So how do we figure out which one of those keys it is? How do we
What the
figure out?
leading note is, usually.
Yeah, good. So where might you find the leading notes? Where might you find the tonality in there?
Say again, sorry.
Where are the clues in there to what key it's in? So the possibilities are E flat minor.
You look for E flat or G.
So this one ends on an E flat, doesn't it? This one ends. Yeah, so the last note, the first note where the tonality is, you can even play it, can't you? So last week I got my little accordion out and played a little bit of melody So you can figure that out. But if you're in an exam, you need to kind of look at the resolution. So where's it going? Where does it resolve to? This one is very clearly E flat minor, because that's where it goes back to. If you have a look, it's quite logically, isn't it, going down the scale there and resolving back to the tonic in this key, which is E flat minor. Okay, so this week we're going to have a look. This is the last week of enharmonics. You will be very glad to hear. And this is what this one looks like. It's not very clear, that one, is it? Oh dear. Okay.
It's blurry.
Yeah, it's blurry, isn't it? Okay. I should have done it in 2 halves. Let's see if we can do... Yeah, it's not the best, that, is it? Okay, let me take another photograph of it. Okay.
What is everyone these days?
I don't know. While I am taking a photograph of that, guys, I will give you a little exercise to do, okay? So, annoyingly, my delete key has stopped working for some reason, so that is really annoying. Okay. I would like you guys to put the key signature in, please, for, so you can draw it on this, can't you? It'll make it even bigger. I'd like you to put some key signatures in. I will. So, okay, we got some treble clef going on. We'll get a little bit of tenor clef going on, that's terrible, that, isn't it? Look at that, it's crimes against music. Oh God.
It's nice.
It's awful. It was an alto clef anyway, so we've got a tenor clef going on there. Right, guys, okay, so have a little go putting some key signatures in. We're going to have F sharp major in that one, and we're going to have D minor in that one, and G flat minor, and nice easy one, A major. Okay, so Shemach, if you want to do these two, yeah, and young Jack, if you want to do these two, and I will get those handouts sent to myself again and pull it up in 2 halves. Okay, just give us 1 sec.
Should be whole scales, yeah?
What's that, sorry?
Should be whole scales.
Say that again, I don't understand.
Should be whole scales.
No, the key signature. So the sharps and flats at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'll leave this up for you as well, so you can kind of see what's going on there. Oh, I like that, Jack, the hearts, that's nice. Or Shemak, I don't know who's who now.
And the heart, Shemak stars.
Very creative. It's a pain to try and draw, isn't it? There you go, there's the keyboard, so you can have a little look. Oh, okay. Well done, Shemach. That's really good. So
It
first one,
really is totally left my brain.
first one's correct. Have a little look at so Jack. So to figure out the sharps in the key, you cover up the one before, don't you? So how many sharps are in the key of A then if I cover up the D? 3, well done, not 4. So you just need your Father Christmas Gets. Well done, that's great, yeah. So Shemach, you've got D minor there, but somehow you've started on a B. Don't forget now this is tenor clef. Also, if we're looking at D minor, to find the relative major. Oh, I see. Okay, you've put a B flat in. That's correct, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I was thinking it was sharps because it was stars. Brilliant. Really well done. Yeah, okay, G flat minor then.
I can't remember alto clef, tenor clef. Oh, I can't remember which clef it is.
So it starts at the bottom, doesn't it? So this is tenor clef, so that's C. So if we had sharps, it'd start at the bottom. But this time it starts exactly where Shemach's put it. So we go, how many flats has G flat got in it?
It's 5, isn't it?
So you take the one before G and everything after. So how many? Yeah.
6.
6. Well done, yeah. Great, okay. It's a bit of a hard one, that. That's good. Okay. So I've just sent myself that. That's good, guys. That's a bit of a practice. It's good that you're remembering them. You just need that little bit of a jolt, don't you, to kind of... But we've got loads of time. The exam's not till next May, so we'll keep cracking on with it. Right, okay, so let's get rid of that. So I'm just going to log into my...
Hey, Chris.
Chris is back.
Chris, I quit smoking. Got a vape now.
I just had to run home.
Well done, that's brilliant.
Well, you can quit them as well.
Yeah, I will do eventually.
I'm
How
just...
long?
See, I just had to put those on. Right, okay, folks. So this one should be a bit better, hopefully. Wait, there we go. It's not great still, is it?
A little bit better, I think.
A little bit better, but it's not amazing how it should be.
No, it's not amazing.
No. Maybe if I do it this way, yeah, no.
So, currently, I've got dark cherry flavour in me vape, right? And it tastes like Spam. So, flavours aren't really that good.
How's that, guys? That's the original one. That's rubbish, isn't it? Hang on. Can you see that?
Jack.
It's a little bit
tastes like
blurry.
spam. You need to change it.
A little bit blurry, isn't it? I don't know why. I haven't done anything different this week than I usually do. Let's see.
It's only fresh in this morning, Chris. And
Yeah,
I
but
like your dog,
maybe
by
you
the
can
way.
leave it, Kali, but just
Yeah, it's a little bit blurred.
just give bigger size.
Yeah, we can see it, but we can you see that, guys?
No,
No.
we
I can only
can
see you.
Sorry. Unlucky.
No, lucky.
Right, you can see that now, can't you?
Maybe just one size more, not more.
Hang on, I'm going to make it much bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, that's a bit blurred, but you can see it, can't you? Can you see it?
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it says rewrite these extracts enharmonically using the key signature of 6 sharps, but do not change how it will sound. Okay, so what we're looking for then is what key are we in to start with? We've got 6 flats there. So
I know this one.
The G flat.
G flat, well done, brilliant. Okay, so it's asking you to write it out again in F sharp. Yeah, so the first thing to do is put your appropriate key signature in. So put it in, guys, best you can. I know that's a little bit blurry. I don't know why it's blurry. It's really clear, the picture I took. But anyway, so first thing to do is put your F sharp key signature in. So we're going to put that in there. So we've just had a go at that, haven't we? How many sharps has F sharp got in?
6.
6, well done. So you put your 6 sharps in. Go for it. Have a go between you. Oh, Chris has got a friend. Hello, friend. Who's this? Oh, look.
My little collie.
Oh, what's his name?
Her name's Lucky,
Oh,
which is funny because she's blind.
oh. So well done, whoever's put those 6 in. That's brilliant. What must we do next? What comes next?
See, it's common time.
Common time, yeah. So we need to put that in. Let's see if we can draw that in. Okay. So we need to put common time in. Any musical markings? Great, yeah. Any musical markings that are in there also need to be in there. So I think that says moderato or something that needs to be in there.
Yeah, and
FF. Yeah, what's FF mean?
I have a look at my notes.
So what's
happening?
what's
Very loud? Very loud.
very, very loud, yeah. So F is loud, so if we've got double F, that means very loud. Okay, so what it's asking you to do is to write out the melody so the sound doesn't change. So at the moment it's in G flat. We need to write it out in F sharp. What's this first note here?
G.
G what?
G.
G what?
G flat.
Crotchet.
G flat. Yeah, it's G flat. So,
G flat.
so it's asking you to write it out in F sharp. Okay, so your first note will be an F sharp in there. So you put your note in. You don't have to make anything sharp because it's in the key signature. Now, in relation to that first note, what's happened to this note? Go on, Jack.
Dropped down.
Plus sharp.
It's dropped down, hasn't it? So that's in the G space, this is in the F space, yeah? So everything else just needs to drop down.
And everything drop down, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's only dropping down 1, isn't it?
Just dropping down 1, yeah. So, yeah, so this one here is an A. That will become a G. This one here is a B. That will become an A. And so on and so forth. Do you want to have a little go, guys, of putting the melody in? If you can, I know it's a bit tricky here. So that's the way I would do it. Every time there's a musical marking in the original piece, it needs to be in the piece that you're doing. Yeah, good. Whoever just read, that's really good. So is that Jack? Great. Okay, so you got the idea of that. You just go down 1. Make sure your accents are in there. They're minimum.
I'm gonna do that afterwards.
Yeah, they're minimums, those, Jack. So don't get fooled into that because you haven't coloured them in, have you? So
I've tried to.
okay, so it's a good idea to check these as you go. What I would do is write it all out and then just go back and sort of check some random notes. Yeah, good. Good. Yeah, so they've literally all just gone down 1. Now, what you need to do, I'll let you do that for a minute. Go for it. It's not like it is in college, is it? So that note needs to be on the line, yeah, good. Etc, etc, yeah, we'll have that, yeah, okay. Was that you, Chris, who put etc? Yeah,
of course it was.
Yeah, we know he's a bit of a no-nonsense. He's like, yeah, crack on. Okay, yeah, we know that. Okay, so what I would do is to check some random notes and make sure they are the enharmonic equivalent. Okay, so for example, where have we got up to? Okay, so check a note in the original. So in the original note, in the original melody, what's this note here?
B
B what?
flat.
It's a B flat. So what's B flat's enharmonic equivalent? What's it known as?
A sharp.
A sharp. So what you need to do is check in this melody, is that an A sharp? It's on an A, the sharp's in the key signature.
Yes.
So it's fine, isn't it? Once you go off with one note, it's really tricky to get that back then, because you're looking and, you know, everything can go out of sync. So it's a really good idea to go back and check this melody out. Okay, so what's this note here? What's this
D.
note?
D.
D
D.
what?
D flat.
D flat, okay. So what's D flat's enharmonic equivalent?
C sharp.
C sharp, great. So you go back, you'd have a look at this one. Is it a C sharp? It's on a C,
Yep.
and it's in the key signature, so that is absolutely fine. Okay. So the next one, it's asking you to do exactly the same thing. So you put your key signature in. Obviously you put your sharps in, blah, blah, blah. Father Christmas gets drunk. Now, this one doesn't start on an F sharp, so it's a bit more tricky. The last one started on an F sharp, so that was really easy to kind of put in, wasn't it? Because you know that an F sharp's a G flat. So have a little look. Where would you put this note? Okay, so I'm going to put the key signature in. 8. This time signature, yeah. Right, okay, so what's this note in the original melody? What's this
D
note?
flat.
D flat.
It's a D flat, well done. What's D flat's enharmonic equivalent?
C sharp.
C sharp. So where does your first note go?
C sharp.
C.
Which
On
is?
third line. No, between third and fourth.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
So here, yeah, good, well done.
Oh.
So you have to make sure it's a minim, obviously. What else do I need to do in terms of all these things? Yeah, good. What's this P mean?
Piano.
Which is?
Slow.
Softly.
Softly, well done. Now, there's another musical marking in here. And a quick way to do it is obviously to just go down and put it on the line or space below. So at the moment, that's a B flat. We need it to be
A sharp.
Hoftly. Yeah, good. Okay, so we need it to be there. We need it to be an A sharp. Right, now it's got this sign over it. Does anybody know what that sign means?
No.
It's called a tenuto.
Tonito.
Tenuto, so T-N-T-E-N-U-T-O.
Tonito.
And a tenuto means that you drag the note out for as long as possible. So it just means you give that crotchet its absolutely full value. Do you know what I mean? So it almost bleeds into the next note. So as you can see, there's a lot of tenutos there.
Can you explain in simple words what
Yeah.
does it mean, tenuto?
I'll show you. I will show you. Okay, let me grab an instrument.
Dead quick, would tenuto be sort of like an equivalent to a snare or
Yeah,
playing something?
played smoothly, yeah. So I've got this, I haven't played this for a number of years, so.
Out of tune now.
Ukulele. Ukulele.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to play 4 notes. Oh, I'm not going to play them 4 notes. That's rubbish, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Way, ukulele club, amazing. So, if I played 4 notes without a tenuto on, they will probably sound like this. Yeah? If I played them with the tenuto on, that's a rubbish example on this, isn't it? But they continue for the fullest value that they can. So it's not, they're not short, you give it its absolutely full value. It might be easier if that was a terrible thing to play it on. Let me show you.
Thank you.
Okay. So if we add this,
Oh yeah, accordion.
Are we jamming now?
okay. So if I add just 4 notes, I'm going to play an F, G, an A, and a B flat. Okay. Okay, that would be tenuto. Listen, I'm not playing. There's no gap in between any of the notes. It goes. So they almost bleed into each other. I'm giving them their
Keeping together, yeah?
yes.
Every note.
I'm giving them their absolute value. I'm not going
Like fluently.
They flow into each other. You've got to give them the whole value right up until you play the next note. So they almost bleed into each other.
Okay, I understand. Thank you.
Yeah, so that would be a tenuto. So it's given the full value. So we carry on. Go on, I'm just going to let you fill this in for 2 minutes. Just go for it, fill it all in, and then we'll move on to the next one. There's some German in there, isn't it? So
C flat, yeah, next one is C flat.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's ich German.
Yeah, so
Deutsches
everything
speak.
just goes down, doesn't it? Everything just goes down to the next one, yeah. You can just obviously check the odd note once you're done. Make sure you've got all these markings in. I like that tick method, yeah, good. Do we all know what this means, like this hairpin thing?
Yeah, understand, yeah. MF, moderate
Mother piano.
Moderately loud. So we've got moderately loud, then we've got a diminuendo.
Get quiet.
Get quieter than
Ran out of stickers.
yeah.
Softly.
Yeah, softly, and then we get louder again.
Get loud,
and
yeah.
we get
And
quieter
get
again.
quiet.
Okay. Has everybody got the idea of that? That's quite easy, isn't it? You just make sure you put the right key signature in. Okay, so let's bring up the next one then. Oh, that's a bit clearer. She says optimistically. Okay, now this one is a little bit different. I'm going to share this with you guys. God, this is annoying. Screen share. Okay, so what's different about, where's it gone? What's different about this one then?
Can you read out
Yeah,
the task?
reroute these extracts enharmonically. Use key signatures of flats, but do not change how it will sound. Notice the change of clef in the second example. Okay, so we're basically doing the reverse of what we've just done. Instead of writing out G flat into F sharp, we're doing it the other way around. So this time we have to use flats, okay? So let me just make this a little bit bigger. Now what's different here about the second example as well? That's a bit weird, isn't it? What have we got there?
F sharp is F sharp.
Yeah, but we have to change it into G flat, but this time we've got a really funny clef, haven't we?
That is tenor.
We've got bass to tenor clef.
Bass, yeah.
Bass to tenor clef, so things will change quite significantly. Also, we have 2 notes for the melody, don't we?
Is this Walk on the Wild Side by Lou Reed?
I don't think so. It's
that uses two notes.
let me just see if I can email that to myself.
Common time as well, and
Yeah,
both examples.
to come out better in an email rather than a let me see. I'm going to email it to myself because that's just rubbish, isn't it? Okay, so what would be the first thing we would do in this instance? What would we do?
Would you write down the sharps and flats?
Exactly. So you put the key signature in first, wouldn't you? So in this case, we're going from F sharp to G flat. So how many flats do we need in for G flat?
6.
6. Fantastic. So you put your 6. So someone put some dots in there. So you'd start on a B, wouldn't you? And put your.
Oh, it's too.
Let me
too
just
big.
let me just see if I can bring this up on an email. I've just emailed it to myself. Hopefully, it'll be a little bit clearer. I'm going to share my screen.
Yeah, should be okay. I think I remember last time, a few weeks ago. Yeah, you had the same situation.
Yeah, it's really rubbish, isn't it? Okay, so let me see if I've got that. It'll be in my outbox if nothing else.
Jelly Cons 24 Okay, I got it.
Memorizing. Okay.
Was that last number in your password a 3 or an 8? I missed it.
It was a 1 actually.
Oh, there you go. Now I know the last digit of your password.
Dun, dun, dun.
Password 1.
Yeah.
With a capital P.
The password must just hire hacker. Or you have email.
That looks a bit better, doesn't it? Just give us 1 sec.
Chris, what's the time signature?
We got a little bar at 2-4, haven't we? Okay, can you see that? Is that better?
Yes, definitely. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
There we go. So, note to self, don't Facebook them to yourself, email them to yourself. That's what I need to do. Okay, so we need to put in our 6 flats. So what do we do there initially? Someone put some dots in for me. So flats this time, don't forget, not sharp. So that's...
Right.
Okay, yeah. So we're going from sharps to flats, aren't we? We've got F sharp
I
major.
don't remember this one.
So we're going to G flat major. So we need 6 flats. So they're big.
Okay, because about this, yeah.
Yeah. So we've got our 6 flats in. We're going to imagine they are flats. What leads to go in next, folks?
Common time.
Common time. Excellent. Good. And the next thing we need to do is figure out, annoyingly, it doesn't start on the tonic of the key. It starts on a different note. So we need to figure out the enharmonic equivalent of that note. So what note is this, please? Take into account the key signature.
A
It's an
sharp.
A sharp. So what's A sharp's enharmonic equivalent?
B flat.
Well done. We've got the flats in the key signature. So where does it go? Where does our first note go?
Up 1.
Basically, yeah. So this time, instead of everything going down 1,
Okay.
everything goes up 1, doesn't it?
It's-
So I'll quickly write a few in. So everything goes up. Okay. Okay, I want you to start having a little check of those. Are they correct?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Really?
Got you. I don't know. Hang on.
So everything should be up 1, shouldn't it? So where is the deliberate mistake?
Sorry, no, my mistake. The one next to
Well done, well done. So you can see how easy it is at first glance there. It kind of looks right, doesn't it? But I put a note in there wrong
So
on
just
purpose.
semitone up, yeah?
Just up. Well, it's the same note, isn't it? It's exactly the same note, but the
Yeah,
space
because it's enharmonic, yeah?
yeah, but the space it occupies on the stave is different. Okay, so let's check another couple of notes then. So check this one. What's this first note in the original key?
B. B. B.
Yeah, okay.
Just B.
What's this one?
It's C.
C what?
No. Yeah,
C
C.
sharp.
C.
C what? They're not
C
sharp.
flat.
C
Flat.
flat. It's right. It's the enharmonic equivalent, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's good.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're all good. We're all good there. Okay, and then we would need to put in all these allegro. I've told you what allegro means before. What does allegro mean?
Leggy.
Legge. So what does it mean then?
Fast.
Fast. Allegro. I don't know what your man
on top on.
means. We'd have to look
Leggy
that up.
because your ma's got no top on.
Yeah, always good advice. You don't want to see that. You want to get away from that.
It must mean leg it even faster.
Leg it even faster. We'll have somebody have a quick Google. Let's see. I'll have a quick Google. It's important, isn't it? Although, as popular musician, I've never seen that in my life. I've seen allegro, but no, allegro manon troppo. Okay. Oh yeah, that's why it's used in.
Einfach.
Oh.
German.
It means fast, but not overly so. The MA means not so fast. So, yeah.
Now, what is it? Einfach?
Fast, but not too fast.
Einfach.
Yeah, I don't know. It says not too much. So, yeah, not too much. Man on troppo means not too much. So, fast, but not too fast. So, don't get carried away, but play fast, basically. Okay, the next one is a bit tricky, isn't it? Because we're going from bass clef to tenor clef here, which kind of changes things slightly. Okay, so we've still got, we still want to change that enharmonically. So we've got F sharp.
It's bass. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but it's still 6 sharps, isn't it? Whether it's bass or treble, it doesn't matter. So this time we've got F sharp and we're going to G flat. So we need to put.
And it's going up semitone, yeah?
No, because they're totally different, isn't it, on the bass and the treble? So we'll kick that off in a minute. Let's do first things first. Let's put the key signature in. Okay. So we need a G flat key signature.
Mm-hmm.
So this time we start here, don't we? We're going to put our 6 flat in. Yeah, someone's already started putting the musical markings in, which is great. Well done.
Don't forget to put your P in.
Exactly. Don't forget to P, or you might end up in trouble. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'll just put them in quickly. Now this time we need to put a 6/8 in as well. We all know about 6/8. We've been battered by 6/8, haven't we, in college? Okay, so what we need to do is figure out, let's see, the top note. Okay, so what's the top note here? What's this top note?
Ah, PR. Yeah,
Got your
Great.
back, mate.
it's great.
Okay, so this top note here, what is it?
It's A, yeah.
It's an A.
Sharp.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So we're in bass clef, aren't we? My mistake, sorry. So we're in A. Is it an A sharp?
Yes.
Yes, it's an A sharp. Okay. So what we need to do is, what's A sharp's enharmonic equivalent?
B flat.
B flat. Great. So we need to make sure we've got a B flat. So where's B flat on here? So this is C.
Here.
This line here is C, isn't it? So where's B flat? Well done, yeah, to whoever's read, brilliant. Okay, so it's third, isn't it? And also we need to include this note, that's a third down as well. So if this is on a space, it's going to look like that. Yeah. So it's different, isn't it? It doesn't really go up or down, a semitone. I mean, you could think of it like that. This time it goes down 1, 2, 3, doesn't it? Everything goes down 3.
Yes, yes. Was
Yeah.
a different clef.
Yeah. It's the A sharp or B flat below middle C there, isn't it? So we're fine. We've got the one below middle C. That's all right. But once you've got one sort of note in, you can figure it out in relation to that, can't you? So if you've got this in the right place, which you have, the next two just go down one. In relation to that, the next two go up a third, etc., etc. So have a little go. Where's this going to go then? Where will this go? So have a look at this one, and in relation to that, it goes down to the space or line below, doesn't it? So if this one's on the lines here, where does it go? Just put some Not quite. Yeah, good. Yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, and you'd have to put all the lines and spaces in. Okay, it's a good idea to check these enharmonically as well. So what note have we got? What's this note here? This below note, what's that in the original key?
F.
F sharp.
Sharp.
So in this key, it should be a G flat. So let's have a look. C,
Yes.
D, A, G. It is, isn't it? So that's fine. Okay, let's have a go at the next one then. So in relation to this, as you can see, it goes down 2. So the first note is going to be where that last note is. See?
Yeah.
So you put that.
Sorry, Kelly. Just dead
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
You know, during the exam,
Yeah.
at the end of the stave, can I put the notes?
Yeah, of course you can.
Nothing wrong with that. Okay.
Not wrong with that. I would even bring some scrap in with you. It'd be good to just have a piece of manuscript, wouldn't it, with you, so you can do all that and you can write your Father Christmas gets drunk, etc., etc. Shall we have a little listen to this piece of music? That is Schumann Romance Opus 28. Let's see. So do you understand that? Do you get the idea of this?
Yes.
So the thing is to work out what your first note is and then make sure it's in the right place on the stave, because this was the A sharp below middle C, isn't it? So middle C is up there.
Yeah.
So you also have to make sure you're on the B flat now, below middle C, and in this case middle C is there, so you're fine. Once you've figured it out, write them all in relation to each other, and then obviously just go through and check a few notes and make sure they're the enharmonic equivalent, yeah? Okay, let's have a little listen to...
Kelly?
Yeah?
What is it about this double dotted?
Oh, it's just a space and time. So it just means, so a dot is half, 1.5, yeah, of the time. Another dot is 1 3/4, so it's half of the half, which is really confusing, isn't it? So we'll have a little...
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah.
It's 1.5. One dot is 1.5.
Yeah, so say, for example, we have a crotchet. No, we'll have a minim, okay? Say we have a minim, yeah? And then we put a dot on it. We are adding half of its own value. Yeah, so that would make it 3 beats instead of 2. So it was 2. We've added half of 2. That makes it 3. If we put another dot on it, we're adding half of the half. So this time it would be 3.5. So 1 dot is 1 beat. If we half that again, it's another 1.5. So that would make it 3.5. It's something that you would play rather than try and add up, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? You'd know, I'll play it and we'll have a little listen and let's see if we can. It's good to play some of these examples so you get the idea of how it sounds as well.
I'm going to have to go in a sec. I've got to go and pick the baby up from school.
Me too. We'll just play this and then we'll call it a day, okay? Bugger off. Get rid of this. So what was that piece called again? Schumann.
Romance Opus number 28, version 2 or something.
So you can hear that the timing's kind of pulled around a bit, isn't it? Which is what would give you the kind of where double dots and things would come into play. Einfach. Don't know what that means. Find a bit where we do it. You can see it's got the key signature there of 6 sharps, hasn't it? Although we've just had a key change, you know, there's a few key changes. Okay, and so on and so forth. Great, has anybody got any questions about what we've done today? No? So next week we're going to be having a little look at transposition. You'll be pleased to hear that's the end of the enharmonics. The grade 5 theory. It goes on a bit, that, doesn't it? It's a bit like just writing key signatures out and there's, you know, as I've said before, this is very, very centred around G flat and F sharp, grade 5. So if you know those, you're kind of winning anyway. And the relative minors. So next week we're going to do some transposition, which means not putting things in the same key but in a different key signature, but we're going to be transposing things, maybe up a minor third, down a minor third, that sort of thing, and putting them in different keys. Why would I put something in a different key? You guys
Key
should
change.
What's that?
Key change or to match someone's vocals.
Yeah, you three are all vocalists, so you know if you've ever been in an ensemble and someone says to you, sing this, and you go, or you know, and you can't do it, can you? So sometimes we have to change the key of some things. So this is a really useful thing for you guys to know how to change the key of some stuff. Yeah, but you're doing really well. Has anyone got any questions so far? We're whizzing through this. We're actually on about page 20. Which is really good. So only another
631 pages.
36 to go. Only another 36 pages to go. But a lot of the pages in this book, like at the end, you have to compose a melody. So as you can see, a lot of these exercise books are just blank manuscript with you practice and stuff. If anybody would like a photocopy of the book when we get back to college, and then you can have a go at doing the exercises yourself as well. So as soon as we can get in, I think we're back on the 17th usually, but we don't know at the moment because enrollment's all going to be online, so we just don't know what day we're back, but we'll be about
Probably you back 17th, yeah?
17th.
August.
Yeah. You're not back till I'd say the second week.
Back in September, yeah.
Do we have to enroll again, or was that already done?
I wouldn't think so. I think it's classed as a continuation because it's the same course. But
okay.
As you know as well as I do, things don't always work out as they should. But what I can tell you is it's going to be online. We're not going to have that absolute bedlam at the Lex because we can't. We can't have all the people in the same. So whatever you've got to do, it will be a case of logging on, completing it, and then you're enrolled. A lot of the lessons may be like this.
So, for example, musicianship will be like this, yeah, online.
Stop record. Hang on.